Hey everybody, it's Jeff. This is As Good as It Gets, and good evening from the Symphony of the Seas. This is our second week on board, and it's room tour time. So we changed rooms from our spacious ocean view room to a standard balcony room. We're on deck 8 now, and the room number is, let's pan over to it, 272. We are on the port side, and there is our door with our ducks. It is the three of us here. Chris is with Alex and me, so let's walk on in. Yep, that is a standard balcony room. It is, but it's everything you need. This is for up to 4 people. So let's start with the most important part of the room, is the washroom. Now, really quick on this ship, the switch is outside like most of them are, but this blue light indicates lights are off. This blue light during the night is bright enough, once your eyes have adjusted to the dark, to light up a walkway for the entire room. So let's go ahead and go in, and it looks exactly the same as, well, last week's, and next week's will too, because we're on deck 9 next week, and we'll do a room tour of that one. We do set up our rooms exactly the same because, well, we got our routine. So you do have your single piece door, shower, commode, and there I am right there. You can see my hand in the mirror. Plenty of room. Let's go on and continue. I'm just going to keep this video rolling. Again, we are lived in, so this is what it'll actually look like. You have your safe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubicles. You have 2 drawers down below, nightstand. This is your standard king size bed, which is a double twin. And as I show in most of my videos, how much room is underneath? That is a full-size check-in suitcase, fits snugly right underneath. And on the Symphony of the Seas, you do have a good-sized TV, as you do on the Wonder and Odyssey. And just like our stateroom on the 11th deck, you do have the 110 North American Edison outlet right next to your bed. And you have your little nightstand, so for your CPAP or for your cell phone charger. You do have the night lights. Let's just keep continuing. Let's keep this rolling. This is your wall wardrobe. I do have my full-size suitcase in there, so that shows you that it fits under bed. But we do have Alex and my carry-on underneath this side of the bed, and then additional linens. So that's why I have the suitcase in there. But it is quite a large area. So this is the sofa bed, and this sofa bed right here, Alex is using it. We just have the cushions off the back side, which are stored by the curtain. But this sofa does come out. So right now it's just a twin size bed, but this does fold out into a double bed. So you can have 2 additional people, and then the 2 people on your king size bed. Cruise room artwork, and this is a balcony room. So let's go ahead and do this. This is at night right now, so it is pretty cloudy, so it's not too great to see outside whether it's day or night, but it is the standard balcony with the 2 reclining chairs, the footstools, and your table. And let's see if we can see anything. There is the moon out there and the wonderful glow of this ship. Plenty of room to kick back out here like you would. These doors, since this is a newer ship from 2018, the doors are quite a bit easier to close than, say, on the Allure or the Oasis. So let me go ahead and close up the curtains, and of course we do have our towel clips, which we use to close them. So just like on our 11th deck, this is exactly the same. This is the dresser with 4 drawers. The 5th up here includes a hairdryer. You do have a cooler. So there's the waters. And we got all our stuff here, right here, camera bag, and of course our magnetic clips, hooks and clips that we bring on every cruise. You do have the illuminated mirror. We'll keep that on for extra light to show the desk. I just have one computer out right now for my video editing and work because we were doing schoolwork earlier. It is kind of a mess, but again, I want to show you what it's like to actually be lived in. Now this, again, is one of the questions that gets asked quite a bit. I'm going to shut off that light above, is power. So on Symphony of the Seas, you have 2 USB-As, so you can plug in your phones or basically anything that needs to be charged by USB. You have 1, 2, 3 110 volt North American Edison style outlets that are grounded. You do have the 220 volt standard European grounded outlet. Again, do bear in mind, this is a 220 volt outlet, so make sure your accessories you're plugging in, electrical devices, are dual voltage, which most are nowadays. Now, one quick thing that I show on my NICE-SESSITIES and NECESSITIES video are these adapters, and this is a grounded European to North American Edison, so you are able to plug in your North American plugs as long as they are dual voltage, because the majority of Royal Caribbean ships do only have the 220 volt outlets around the ship, so these things are a must to have. Definitely check out the video, NICE-SESSITIES and NECESSITIES, and let's continue after I plug in the laptop to keep it charging. Do have your chair, trash can. You do have room to walk around your bed and store a few backpacks. There's my computer bag, there's Alex's school bag, some shoes on the floor, and again, magnetic clips for Alex's artwork or whatever else you want to hang. The air conditioning does work very well in this room. The air conditioning duct outlets are right on top of the bed, but going over so they aim towards your feet. However, it does circulate, it is drafty, so do watch out around the bed if you do have a sensitive respiratory. There's your thermostat, and that is the standard balcony room. This is deck 8, room 272, 8272. And of course, one more thing is check out the mirror. Yes, it is a full-size mirror. We keep our CPAS cards on the hooks. It does have, kind of similar to what hotels have to shut off the air conditioner and energy saving. You normally put your CPAS card in there, but you can usually grab an extra CPAS card if there's not one in there to keep the power going. And it does have the master switch here. And this is where you are located on the ship. Let me zoom in. Deck 8, we are aft of the aft elevators. I'm going to extend this room tour a little bit more because you need to see this if you do want to book a room in this area. You are on deck 8, which is the same deck as Central Park. That is the aft elevator bank, and these are your typical guests. You can hear how loud they are. And these are the stairs on deck 8. That's the elevator bank and the doors to Central Park. So you are in the main walkway for the aft part of the ship for deck 8. And this is what you're going to hear throughout the day and evening. Since you are near Central Park, you do have common bathrooms just right around the corner in that stairwell because you are near Central Park. But here's another reason why those bathrooms are here, and another thing to watch out for. I'm just going to keep it rolling so you can see how close we are to the main floor of Dazzles nightclub. Dazzles nightclub, as you know on my ship's tour, is where the live bands play. They have dancing, but these doors do stay open. So again, I'm just going to turn around. There's Central Park in the elevator banks, and the room is right through there. So again, bear in mind, anywhere on an Oasis class ship or a larger class ship, be cognizant of your surroundings when you are booking your room. Are you that close to stairwells, the elevator bank? What is below you? What is above you? We have staterooms below and above us, but you saw how close we were to Dazzles nightclub, and they play the music loud. So you will hear the music until midnight or 11 o'clock whenever they finish playing, and then you hear all the people going through the hallways and the stairwells and the elevator banks in and out of Central Park at all hours of the day. So do I recommend this room? If you are a sound sleeper and don't mind city noise, this is not a bad room. It's a great location, being right near Central Park and the elevator banks. However, it's noisy. You hearing people talking all day, all night. Do I recommend it? No, I do not recommend it. Go aft or midship, or definitely forward like Alex and I were last week on deck 11. Next week we are moving up to deck 9, starboard side, but we're going to be way aft, about halfway between the aft ship for the Aqua Theater suites and the aft elevator bank that we just walked through. Can I talk? So we'll be walking through that room, so definitely check out for that one, and I'll have that published pretty soon. But don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Follow on Instagram at As Good As It Gets. Greeting from the Symphony of the Seas, and you have a great evening. See ya.